do some adjusting here while you can.
Hey everybody.
Greet everybody.
Yeah. Right now I see Jeff Killian. We've chosen to do a little bit different live this evening.
Let us know how the sound is.
Yeah.
And video and everything.
Kind of fill us in on how things look and
Phyllis.
Phyllis.
That's your mother-in-law.
It is. I do have a mother-in-law named Phyllis. My only mother-in-law.
There you go. There.
That's us.
Well,
it's me.
Little TV inception. All right. This is kind of weird because now I'm going to come on screen.
So anyway, hey everybody, welcome back to Bar Run Forge. It is 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You are here live.
We're here live.
Yes. We are down in the basement this evening, and there's a reason for that. It's hot.
It is hot.
Eli kind of just got home, and I just got finished with doing all the round baling of the hay. Got everything put away, and I said, I'm not lighting the forge. It's 90. Last WLW said 96.
The heat index was like 105.
Yeah. We got a heat index somewhere around 105 to 110. It's hit peaks of 112 to 14. So literally, we're not going to go out and light the fires.
Yeah.
And stand over the top of heat.
No reason to be out in hot weather and make more hot.
And call us sissies if you want. Don't care.
Yeah.
Do not care. Tonight on the sofa, that's right.
There you go. Well, as always, be sure to hit that like button, and if you're not subscribed already, hit the subscription. And if you don't mind, everybody take a second here and click that lovely little share button down. Let me see if I can get this right here. I'm watching myself on a mirror. And
right underneath
over
my
there.
shin.
There you go. By that area. Go ahead and click that share
button.
button.
I got it.
There you go.
Right
Boom.
there.
Click that share button. Share it to friends. You said he can't hear you. There's Barney, our lovely...
Barney's here.
Yep. You have your phone on you so I can hear if we're...
Phone's over there. iPad's right here.
Okay. Let me see your iPad. Make sure we have sound and everything. So he can't hear you. Make sure that's... Keep talking to him.
I will. Too dang hot to forge or bale hay? Well, it was, but I baled anyway. And it was hot. And part of the reason for that, it's supposed to be cooler tomorrow, but they have been calling for they've been calling for a severe thunderstorm to kind of zip through here, but
that's our sweet boy.
Yes,
Barney.
we may have to tranquilize a coonhound here in just a moment. Yes. So anyway, it was too hot to bale, but they've been calling for a possible bad thunderstorm coming our way.
Yeah.
It may miss us entirely, and it may nail us. We don't know. But I had perfectly dry hay. Everything was done, and I've already lost an entire field of hay.
Yeah.
So I wasn't about to do that again.
Forging in the basement.
Yeah, there probably won't be any of that. So let's say hi to everybody. There's John Coffey.
Slide in and see who's here.
Kyle Jones, Dana Maggiore, Eric, Joe Campbell, Ben Strickland, Matt at Aimless, Kyle Jones, Jeff Killian, Kevin at Trail Dust.
You got this up here too.
Yeah, I can look at there.
I'm gonna share this on over to our Facebook page while you're doing that.
Yeah, and so say hi to everybody. Daniel Baca.
Daniel Baca.
Yeah, we were just talking about you yesterday.
Were we?
Yeah. I think it was one of those where it'd be fun to hang out and just joke around with Daniel.
Yes, very much so.
Kind of a similar sense of humor to what I have and what Eli has. But
what do I have?
Sense of humor.
Oh, okay.
So there will be a video on the hay baling today.
Yeah.
Part of the video will include, I don't know if it's going to have any of the hay raking. You guys have seen me rake hay last year. Part of the reason why there's not a whole lot of footage about haymaking this go around is we have been under a very tight schedule. So in other words, it had to be done, and I just wasn't. I'll just be honest with you. I wasn't going to spend time doing a whole bunch of video, and it's hot.
It's hot.
So every time you do a video, you're getting down off the tractor, setting one up, and it's just it's tough, and um, I'm not even supposed to be here this week. That was the other thing. This was supposed to be your live stream.
I don't know if I would have been pulling off a live stream here. It's a little warm. I won't lie.
So I was supposed to be away this week at church camp with our folks in West Virginia, and I'm not. And part of the reason why I'm not is for some health reasons. I won't get too in depth into that, but it just was not going to work out for me to go. And so what did I do? I stayed home and worked out in the heat.
I was going to say, you didn't pick necessarily a
I
great
didn't,
idea.
I didn't rest. That's for dang sure. I'm going to try to in the next couple days to kind of ease off a little bit.
Smart.
Trying to get the hay done. We have most of the crops in the ground. We've got some other equipment issues we need to take care of, but it's been an interesting spring and almost summer now, but we're getting there.
We're making it through. We got corn in the ground.
Yep.
Beans in the ground.
Beans in the ground.
Hay off the field.
Yep.
What else we got?
Well, we're getting ready to take wheat off.
Yeah, got some wheat getting ready to come down. So we're not sponsored. Keep that away.
Oh.
We don't need AL8 copyright us. That'd be nice to be sponsored by
Oh
AL8.
my goodness! Sponsored by AL8.
Talk to some people.
Yeah. Who do we know in Winchester?
If you haven't already, if you're around the region, Blackberry AL8.
Oh my goodness!
Top notch stuff, man.
AL8 is a staple to
right.
begin with, and those of you who've been here and now had AL8, you know for sure.
We'll take Kyle Jones off and say it's better than Moxie.
It is better than Moxie. There's no question about it.
It's a lot better than Moxie.
All right, Matthew. We'll see you later, buddy.
Who's that? Bye, Matt.
We'll be in touch, man. You and I have been talking, so we'll stay in touch.
Yeah.
Mountain Home Forge. How are you?
Howdy. Did we say hi to Ben Strickland?
Yeah, I think we did say hi to Ben.
We got Kevin at Trail Dust and all these other fine folks in here. Lovely having you.
Yep.
He said my weather station said it was 103 with a heat index of 124.
Yeah, I believe it. Especially where you're at.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got tickled last night on there was a live stream I was on last night, and they were like, "Hey, good on you. You're up in Ohio. You guys are probably enjoying some cool weather." I was like, "You got to be kidding me!" No. 12 Stones Ranch. How are you, man?
Said our mic volume is low.
Okay.
Probably just have to. We'll have to yell.
Yeah.
Because we really. So basically, our setup tonight is run off of a phone.
Yeah.
What you see right now is just live right off the phone. It's fun. I see myself. There's a TV right there, and the phone's right there.
Yeah.
So I'm seeing myself pointing. It's like a mirror.
Yeah. And so we've got a kind of a fuzzy mic, plug-in mic there going to the iPhone.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. We'll try to
crank the volume up.
We'll try to keep up. It's not going to be a terribly long live stream, I don't imagine.
Yeah.
I mean, we're only at 6:38.
Yeah. We're not cut out to be the chat streamers.
No, we kind of have to have something to do.
Yeah.
It's Matt Wyeth is in here.
Hey, welcome in, Rusty Hubcap.
3 degrees. Well, you're in winter, Matt. Alan, how are you, buddy? So, yeah, we got to put it lightly. We've had a lot going on, and we've got more.
You can say that again.
We've got a lot going on. There's Rebecca, touched by yarn. I was asking about what color. I think you said you wanted blue. Is that correct? Yes.
Like Carolina blue.
Yeah, I'm a North Carolina Tar Heel fan. So, Carolina blue would be just fine.
Yeah. And I'm a North Carolina Tar Heel.
Yep, he's born in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, Forsyth Memorial
there you go.
Hospital, to be specific.
You remember 26 years ago?
I do.
Wow.
I do. I remember that I had a flat tire on the way to pick you up from the hospital.
Huh.
I blew a tire uh, pulling off the ramp
Yeah.
from Mount Airy to Winston-Salem on a Sunday afternoon with my dress clothes on, driving way too fast to try to get to you.
Sounds like a song.
Yeah. And so I was changing a tire, flat tire, in my dress clothes on the way to the hospital.
To answer your question, Jeff Killian, no, I did not use a bottle opener on the bottles because this is a special exclusive for you here on the chat.
Twist-offs.
These are twist-offs. But it's the only thing I had that was a glass bottle with a cap, so I was like, hey, that's a... I cracked it just a little bit. That way it would just kind of be on there, but enough to still catch it and look like it popped it off there. But yeah.
Vineyard Farmhouse, Kevin, how are you? Good to have you in here.
The house is coming along. We got the layout ready to go.
Yeah.
And now it's just swallowing the horse pill of paying for all the lumber.
The other day, I said, do you want me to go ahead and go get your... first thing I told him was, I don't want to be walking up and down concrete block steps.
Yeah.
Let's build your step. First things first, let's build the front steps to go in the house. And he said, okay. So I went and got the material, and I gave him the bill, and he was like, oh.
I said, I thought you were just getting stuff for my
did.
steps. And then I looked at the thing, and I was like, oh, you did just get stuff.
That's all I did.
If you haven't been to Lowe's or any home improvement store recently, or any place that sells wood products, they're a little expensive.
Yeah.
Would you say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I said, okay, so now we have to just save up for framing lumber.
Right.
And then that'll be a project in itself, just to save up for the framing.
Yeah. And then electric wire.
Yep. All of those will be just about the same.
And then plumbing. And then walls.
Yep.
Flooring.
And all the finish and fixtures.
Finish.
Yeah. So it's going to be piece.
It's coming along though.
Yeah.
It's planned out. Now just.
And John, no, the post office didn't really survive.
Oh yeah.
The majority of our local post office did burn.
And somebody saved somebody out of there.
Did I didn't hear it. I didn't hear about that.
There was I believe a gentleman was in the back and got knocked on the head or something. And somebody saw it was on fire and ran in there and found him and drug him out. But yeah, our post office caught on fire.
Yep, I didn't hear that.
From what I could tell on the video, somebody kind of caught the back end of it and they saw the guy run in.
Yeah.
And help the guy out.
Wow.
So, yeah, definitely a scary situation.
So yeah, we've not only had stuff with Eli's house. That's going to be an ongoing thing, and we'll try to keep up to date on each part of the process. You know, obviously we'll try to video every piece of that. You know, we have the material for the steps, so that'll be the first thing we do.
There you go.
There's actually, we can't even go yet because during the delivery process, board got cracked. 2 boards got cracked, so the manufacturer is coming to replace those.
Yeah.
So we can't put the steps on until the manufacturer comes to replace the damage, and they've been good about it. They're very, very, very good about it. I don't have anything negative to say.
No, and as soon as I called them, they had some phone issues, and then as soon as I called them, they were like, hey, well, we can either, they offered literally just to write me a check and say, if you feel like fixing it yourself, I'll write you a check for what the cost of labor and product is, or I can send a crew out. So, and update you on that. They should be here sometime next week.
Oh, okay.
So there you go.
There you go.
In real time, you find out about stuff here. But yeah, so that'll be more videos to come. Speaking of videos, we had some videos come out this week.
Yeah.
If you haven't looked.
This live stream would be what, number 4 for the week?
4 for the week.
Yeah.
Acting like a dang YouTube channel out
here.
Yeah.
And then hopefully, that's one of the things I do want to talk about now that you mentioned that.
Do talk about it.
Is, there's been some, I don't want to say inconsistency. No, it's just been some times where we haven't been able to put out our regular Tuesday tool videos. We've done some research and got some information from some other people. Now they're not at, a lot of our videos are not coming out at 9 o'clock in the morning. We got some recommendations
Yeah.
for the time to put those out. So that time frame is changing. So we've tried to really stay at least consistent with the live stream and Tuesday tool video, and then we're going to try to throw in, like with Eli's house, farm videos. What's that?
Farm stuff.
Farm stuff.
Chicken stuff. Garden stuff. The plethora that is. I still think we need to change the name from Bar Run. Yeah, from Bar Run Forge to like Bar Run everything. I don't know what else we would call it.
Rick Little said Bar Run Enterprises.
No, I said Bar Run Enterprises.
Did you really?
Yes.
Okay, well, Rick must have heard you because
Rick Little's validation of my plan is all we need.
That's it. As long as Rick approves,
will you call him up right now and make sure he knows that?
The Bar Run Plethora.
The Bar Run Plethora. That's a T-shirt.
Yep, there you go. Yeah, one of the things we have talked about is Bar Run Forge and Farm.
Like Farm and Forge.
Farm and Forge. It sounds a little better, but yeah, we've talked about renaming and kind of we've even had some people say start a farming channel or the vlogging channel and do the stuff you do on the farm, keep the blacksmithing separate. So, but we have noticed that we are getting some, I won't say traction.
We are getting traction
with the other stuff. So just being a niche into got the stickers.
Yeah,
dude, I'm so sorry we finally got those to you. Oh, I am sorry.
Did you send the bottom three?
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, he's not on here, so it's okay.
But yeah, so we've had those conversations about
what to do,
renaming, what content to put out.
The cool part about the channel though is we're blessed. We're stupid blessed that we have so many different opportunities to make content with, that it's not just the forging anymore, that there is, like we said, the farm videos, animal chicken videos, the dogs barking upstairs, but yeah, like farm videos, forge videos, the shed to house videos, and I know that's a super popular thing right now, so jumping on the bandwagon, but anything that we are allowed, or that we can do with our farm and utilizing every single part of our farm, our little measly 90 what acres? 87
yeah,
acres,
we're right at
acres,
100 acres or
something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, like different opportunities to utilize what we have here with the farm to make content and hopefully make something of the channel of more. And like we were talking earlier, the channel, we just looked down and right now we're at 1.35 or 1,350 subscribers, which a year ago, thinking at the 350 adding on was like just a milestone. It was like an impossible task.
Yeah.
To get 350 subscribers, and we just hit 1,000, and now we're at 1,350 and growing. And like each day, the number has grown. Like if you watch our channel, you keep seeing the numbers just keep going and going and going, and more views added to it. So it's like it's awesome, and especially all of our loyal fans here that are on the live stream. You guys are, we see the same names pretty much every week and getting to enjoy our content, and we want to be able to create a channel for you. That's the whole purpose.
Yeah. Prior to our setting up to do tonight, instead of forging, I said, what's some topics we want to talk about instead of forging, and to kind of update the people the people.
The people.
And one of the things was, how we want to go with the channel. Look, there's been times where we've just kind of looked at each other and said, this is something we want to do.
Right.
It's been to that point on occasions where we're like, okay, we've got plenty going on. We don't necessarily need to be doing YouTube.
Yeah.
And we're in that realm. We've got some friends that are in that 30, 40, upward to 100,000. We've got some friends in that realm, and they're full time. That's what they do all the time. Is YouTube. Now, if that happened to us, like all of a sudden we look up instead of 1.35, it was 13,500.
Yeah.
Then we're gonna, we have to reevaluate. Okay, how far do we want to take this?
Right.
And again, the one thing that we don't want to do is get
live hay bear cams.
live hay bear cams. I saw one that said the barn ripping wind.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
The door on top.
Yeah, the door is literally on top of the barn right now.
The new roof door. For on those days when you need to get in from the
roof.
roof.
And an absolute battle with our insurance adjusters.
No
It's not
kidding.
the company.
No kidding.
Our agent is great. We've had accident claims on our vehicles. Perfect.
Yeah.
For some reason, this particular thing has just been horrible. But anyway, we're trying to get that. I've got a hole in my barn, and I can't get somebody
There's a hole in my barn.
pay the money that I pay for insurance to take care of it.
Right. It's now a hatch. Yep. So when you want to...
Hey, Thomas Gooding. I don't think we've said hi to Thomas.
No. Did you say hi to Joe Campbell?
I think we did.
Cool. Yeah, it's the door top there is for when you want to pull the tractor in through the roof.
Oh, okay.
You didn't... That's the wind, God looking out for us there with the wind. Yeah. But yeah. That's been kind of our talks is, again, it's one of those things where we're only at 100, or we're only at 1,350 subscribers. We're small potatoes as a channel, but as we see growth and, hopefully as it catches on and catches fire and hopefully we make good content that becomes popular and then it does grow to something, then yeah, absolutely. The key to that is producing good content.
Yeah.
And, which is funny because our highest viewed video was a last minute thrown together, hey, we got to put a video out this week.
Yeah.
And got the highest amount of views. So.
Yeah. By the way, Joe,
any
any of those are good, man. I think you're in good shape there, bud.
What's that on?
About naming his channel.
Oh.
And his forge, I mean.
Thinking Refiner's Fire Forge?
And
or
Fireproof.
Is somebody is Refiner's?
There is Refiner's
Forge?
I don't know. There may be a Refiner's Fire Forge.
Yeah, I would double check in on the names. Definitely do a good thorough search before coming up with your name.
Yeah.
But absolutely, man, go for it. How about a video of you guys trying to cut up some Osage? We don't have the time.
Or the equipment for that.
Yeah, no kidding.
Actually, there is a friend of mine.
Wait.
What?
You have a friend?
I do. I do.
You were almost in chocolate. So. Keep talking. I'll take a drink.
A friend of mine has had some stuff milled up, and he has a guy that hey, there's Skinner Farms. Basically, he has access to a bandsaw mill pretty much anytime he wants. And the guy said, I'll teach you how to run it. You bring your stuff over, mill it up. If it runs through a saw blade, you pay for the saw blade or the bandsaw blade. So he wanted a big chunk of Osage. And he basically said, I'll trade you Osage for bandsaw time. What he didn't understand was the size of the Osage. So one of those logs is not even possible to run through any bandsaw mill.
I'm beginning to think it's almost impossible for anything to run through it at this point.
Yeah.
It's now just going to be like a lawn ornament.
So I talked to the guys at last year at the Ohio Valley Antique Machinery Show, and they set up the old belt drive sawmill, like the old school sawmill.
We got a hay wagon out of it.
And we got a hay wagon out of it last year. Yeah, they had some lumber set aside. So I told him what I had, and he said, as long as you can assure me that there's no like fence or metal or anything. And I said, Bud, a little chunk of fence metal is not going to make the difference on Osage.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put it on the trailer.
I'd say that would make the bandsaw happy.
Yes. Yeah.
I'd take metal over cutting Osage.
Yeah. So I'm gonna put it on the trailer, and I'm gonna drop it off at the show, and see if they can whittle some chunks off of it and see what they can do with it. But yeah, cutting some Osage. We do have a couple logs that are going to be okay to go on the bandsaw. So I've got some ash and some other things that I want to run, and so we're going to do all of that. Rebecca, no, we are not brothers,
Don't inflate his head like that.
and I love you now. Yeah, Osage is amazing.
Yeah. It also looks like Big Bird exploded when you all the sawdust in the shop.
Yeah,
We still will have spots where just you can't get away from it because it's so fine, but it's everywhere and it turns everything yellow.
When we put the wood shop back out in one of the other parts of the building, we'll be able to do some more work on Osage.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brittinghammer. John, from what I understand, the guys that make the longbows, Osage is the standard. It is the go-to for longbows. It has great rigidity or great flexibility and great strength all in one. So,
Heck yeah, man.
load it up, take it to your friend's sawmill. Yeah, that would be good too if they can handle it. I mean,
right.
Again, this one log, the base log that we cut 3 feet off of. This is a 10-foot log. A 10-foot log. My Bobcat lifts about 2,000 pounds, and I can scoot each end of it.
Barely.
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 I can't lift a corner. I can't lift either end. It's a 10-foot log. 10-foot circular blade.
Ooh.
Yeah, that might do it.
It could.
That might do it. So yeah, I think the base, after we cut the 3 feet off of it, is still 46 inches or something, 48 inches, something like that. The stump was 68 after we cut chunks off of it too.
Yeah.
Hey Jeff Woodring, how are you?
Biggin.
Yeah.
That would be cool. That would make a bow out of it.
Oh, it'd be amazing.
Get John Coffey to make a bow
So,
out of it.
so John, if you are in need of some Osage, we can hook you up, buddy.
Yes,
We
sir.
can hook you up. Now, and I was back there baling today, and the Osage stump that we drug back there
Drug. Yeah.
with a big payloader and a 155 horse 4-wheel drive tractor and broke a chain doing it, just
And
dragging the
hydraulic
stump,
line.
is growing again.
Is it?
Yes,
Wow.
the tree is growing again.
Ish.
Dragged.
Never die.
Hey, Drew.
It's like, what was the tree creatures in Lord of the Rings? It actually is an int.
Look
What's
at Drew Wilson's.
Oh. Well, don't let the dead air hit.
Yeah. Well, I'm just letting you talk. Yeah, Drew, we will definitely be in prayer for you and for the family, for sure.
Absolutely. Yes, Daniel Baca ents. And you see, Daniel Baca would know.
What?
What the tree creatures from Lord of the Rings ents.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he would.
Daniel Baca is the wealth of knowledge when it comes to movies.
Yep.
See,
Yeah.
that would be a good stream.
Oh,
Daniel
yeah.
Baca and I just going back and forth on movies.
Absolutely, because he can do it.
Yeah.
Both of you can. John, a piece. I made some mallets out of Osage, and I made a couple with Osage handles. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where Big Bird was, wasn't it?
Yeah, Big Bird was Osage. All Osage.
Yeah.
And,
Gosh, that was so long ago.
yeah, it seems like it, doesn't it?
Was that the 100 subscriber giveaway?
Yeah, I think it was.
And you know that was the thumbnail that had you looking like
The
Thor.
Thor.
Yeah, where you're holding up Big Bird. Yeah.
Big Bird,
Big Bird.
affectionately named by Chris Dixon.
Is that who it was?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he said looked like Big Bird exploded.
Yeah.
That's right. The mallet challenge. Mega mallet challenge.
That's
Holy
it.
cow.
That's it. Mill
What
Run
a-
Forge.
what
Hello,
a
hello.
Throwback. I love going back on the channel and watching some of the old school stuff.
Yeah.
Like our first videos and some of the first live streams.
Yeah, the picture will be a little fuzzy, probably.
Is
my
it?
guess.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it is up there. I don't know. But
Yeah.
it is what it is. We're not back at the shop. We don't have the whole setup. And the computer here in the house won't handle
Right.
Streamlabs with the camera and the whole bit. So it doesn't.
That's what we used to run with, and it was fuzzy.
Yeah.
Huh. I figured it would have been at least in like 1080p though, because it's
Yeah.
iPhone. But who knows?
I don't
Whatever.
I don't know if you can look at it and see if there's a.
I don't know.
there.
Maybe I'll go check it out.
So
Keep
yeah.
me entertained.
Okay. Yada da 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 yada da da da.
Do a dance.
So
Make
yeah,
a sword.
we've had a lot to talk about. We've had some discussions on how we want to go about with the channel. And looking back on some of those, like he said, with the Make a Mallet challenge, and uh, just everything that's happened over the time we started. See, 18 months ago.
We started the channel. Or
March.
started,
Well, no, it was 2.5 years ago. Well, almost March of 2020.
Yeah. A little over 2 years. The channel's been around, and you've been at blacksmithing almost 3 years.
Yeah. August will be 3 years since I've started blacksmithing.
2 years for me.
Take care, Rebecca. Kitchen full of Osage door pulls. Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. And I was telling him when I was in Virginia one time, I watched a guy splitting walnut rails with Osage wedges. No, he had no metal hammer,
Yeah.
no mallet, no sledgehammer, nothing. Metal or a big Osage mallet, big round head.
You said he had no mallet.
Or metal. Yeah. Big Osage mallet, round, and all Osage wedges, and he was splitting walnut. It's hard, heavy stuff, that's for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Wayne, there was just no... We went back to the shop. I said, I'm not forging. He said, I'm not forging.
Yeah.
So I said, you want to just do it from here? Because we would have had our normal setup there and just sitting around our normal setup. And he said, nah, it's hot. Let's go inside. So we came inside.
I said, if we're going to sit down and chat, no need to be out in the hot. So, Kyle Jones has been here for 2 years.
Wow.
You know who your first subscriber
was it Dana?
I don't know. I was asking if you knew or not. The original Bar Run Forge subscriber. I wish there was a way you could see like when people subscribe.
You can in YouTube Studio. I think you can follow. I think Dana was in the first 5.
Yeah, I believe that.
And Chris Dixon was in that first group.
I wonder if I can find it.
But you need a 2x72 grinder for that. I need a 2x72 grinder. Period. That's what I need. Yeah. So we've got some. I know some of you guys have asked about the different tractors, and one of the tractors being the new Deutz Alice, the 7110. Mm-hmm. And we've had several pieces of equipment that we've procured over the last
you like that
8 to 10 months. I do like that word.
You say it a lot.
So we got those.
We're at 1360.
Yeah, there you go.
Sorry.
So we got those pieces of equipment. We needed particular pieces of equipment. So we, there it is, recent subscribers, and then you can look.
Which one?
Right there.
Gotcha.
And then you can look at their dates.
Gotcha.
All the way, you can advance. So we knew some of the equipment that we got was in need of repair. And unfortunately, we haven't had weather and time and everything else to get to that point to get them all taken care of. And some of it you don't even know. You don't even know until you get it out in the field. For example, the corn planter. The corn planter, we had no idea. I hoped that these things would work and certain things would be okay. But some of them they didn't, and they need some adjustments. Now, what we found out is none of the pieces of equipment are non-functional. We haven't got anything that's non-functional. We just have things that need adjustments and tuning, fine-tuning. That's precisely it. So we've definitely had to do that, and we've got supposed to have like we were running the baler today, the round baler today. Sorry, I just keep scratching my head. I've been out in the heat all day, and it just itches working hay. But anyway, like today with the round baler, We got, and I'll just tell you, some of this equipment we got for stupid cheap. Um, and so the round baler was one of those pieces of equipment, hoping that it would work. And part of the reason is we did not intend on having hay equipment last year.
Right.
It was kind of, I don't say thrust upon us, but so we searched around and we found some hay equipment. And some of the hay equipment worked and some of it didn't.
Side note on that: most of the hay equipment has a particular green paint that somebody is very fond of.
Yeah. I am fond of the spring green paint.
Hold on, just do your little AA meeting at the.
Hi, my name is Troy, and I'm addicted to Deutz.
That is true. To go back to our question here.
Yeah,
our top
finding out.
first subscriber ever was Mystic Mountain Forge.
Who, by the way,
Yeah.
was at least a finalist
On
on Forged in Fire,
well, there you go.
and has moved to Alaska and then back to Arkansas.
And then next in line, the king of movie quotes himself, Mr. Daniel Baca. And then after that, we have the Fencer's Forge. I believe I've ever talked to them. And then Mr. Crawford,
Yeah.
Paul, Jesse, Richard, Chris Dixon, Evan over at Oddwood,
Yeah.
Old State Blades. That's interesting. There's Kelly at Old Wolf.
Yeah. I don't see Dana.
I know. That's why I'm like, wait a second. Is
No.
Dana actually subscribed?
No, I don't believe that.
It's going on. Well, it doesn't always show all of them.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if maybe that's a situation here.
They're
Let me
definitely
keep,
in the first batch.
I'll keep looking here.
Yeah. But man, we were just so blessed to make
Look at that.
early on.
Dana Crawford's there twice.
But yeah, we've got all this equipment, and you just never know until you actually get out there and use it.
Right.
And so today I was out round baling the hay, and the tying mechanism wouldn't actuate, it wouldn't start. So I would fill up a bale. The monitor wouldn't tell me when it was full, so I had to kind of guess and keep an eye on it. Then you get down off the tractor and you go up and you manually make it all happen and feed the string in and then move the arms by hand to make it all tie. But at the end of the day, it baled bales and tied bales.
There you go.
So
I like this little spot down here.
71 to 80 of many.
Of many. We have enough subscribers to count in YouTube as many.
As many.
Like MANY, not like many. Both. We're both. We're many, but many.
Many, but many. Many.
Few, but mighty.
Lathe would be perfect for making mallets. That is for sure.
Bobby Lonis, welcome in. How many cuttings of hay have you had this year? Technically 2, but the first one is no longer.
I went out and cut. Our hay bind broke. The disc mower broke while cutting that hay in the pickle patch. And so a friend, good neighbor, came over, cut it up for us, and everything cured. I went out with the baler. I looked up, sky was clear. I drove out to the pickle patch, dropped the pickup on the baler, and the skies unloaded and never stopped. And literally that hay rotted. It was horrible. And so then in the process...
Merry Christmas.
Sorry. Seriously? Okay.
I just noticed
Christmas rabbit.
noticed there was Christmas paper under the TV.
So that hay, I mean, literally, it was gooey. It was nasty. And so we were just basically baling it up, backing into the tree line, and dumping it out just to get it off the field so it wouldn't ruin the field. And, it's tough, man. That's part of the whole farm thing is knowing that, basically $1,000.
Dad, you've got it all wrong. Farming is super simple.
It's super simple.
You just dig a hole, put some seeds in the ground, and it grows. And that's farming.
That's true, Brian, that some won't let you see
Yep.
that they are subscribed.
But hey, we know Dana, one of the first few.
Yeah.
Big shout out to that guy, Mr. Stickers himself. And everybody on the channel. We got 24 people in here watching. Be sure to hit that like button if you have not already. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And hit the notification bell if you have not already, so you're alerted every single time we have new content coming out, including our Tuesday tool videos, whatever else silliness that happens on the channel, and our Thursday night live streams that sometimes are forging and sometimes are not. Be sure to check out the website, which would be www.barrunforge.com. That's BARRUNFORGE.com, where you can pick out a cool shirt like this one I happen to be wearing right now. What?
Not like this one.
Oh, I was like, that's not one of our shirts.
Not like this one.
That'd be cool, though, if we had Carhartt shirts. But yes, you can. Go pick out a t-shirt, some handmade gifts. There'll be some more stuff coming up.
Yep.
Previous from some live stream projects.
Yep.
And,
See you later, Mill Run. Take care.
John Coffey leaving?
Is he?
Somebody said, Mr. Oh, he's waving. Hi, not bye. Hi, now bye. Bye. Hi. Whoever's, bye, whoever's leaving. Hi to whoever came in. If you're new here, thanks for coming. If you're coming back, thanks for returning. favorite line, favorite opener from a Smith.
Down Grass.
Down under. He's one of the originals.
Adams. Yeah, I looked at that. We started in March.
Really?
He was in May or April. He subscribed in April.
He was our first ever guest on a live stream.
That's true. And I think he was our first foreign subscriber.
Really?
Yes. Our first non-American subscriber and our first guest. On a
lot of firsts. The pirate himself. We can do custom Carhartt t-shirts, but they are expensive.
Yeah. We
got polos custom, but that was because I got them on a good deal. Per the contract of being a Midwesterner, you have to only buy things on a good deal, right?
Absolutely.
From the king,
the
king of good deals in Facebook Marketplace over here. This man loves Facebook Marketplace so much that, so you know when I want to say the old timers, but the let's not do that all the way. There you go. It was good. You can see it again. You know, you're falling asleep.
I got a Midwestern open there too.
You did get it open there. You could see the old timers just chilling back watching their programs. Yeah. Dad's a little different. Dad's is right here with iPad and Facebook Marketplace.
Oh, it's up there.
And scrolling. No, I've seen you. No, you do it with the iPad more so. The iPad, it's right here, and all of a sudden he's. That was a good deal. How many times I look over and he's got Facebook Marketplace on and he's just snoozing.
I like Facebook Marketplace.
It's true. It's like reading at night.
Yep.
For him.
Yep.
No more dogging on him.
No, it's all right. I don't care.
He takes pride in it.
My blanket? Oh, my blankie's over there.
Oh yeah, especially if you got the blanket.
Yeah, if I got blankie and then my chair.
Yeah, the blanket, Facebook Marketplace, and he's in his chair, it's game over.
I'm done.
Yep. There's log sawing.
Yep. That blanket is a special blanket, though. It's one of those things where, go snag it.
Please be nice.
Please. My mom made me this blanket when I was probably 4 or 5 years old, and it's just remember the old double knit material? That's what this is. Just checks of double knit material. Anyway, so Mom made me this blanket, and then I wore it out, and then she put had to put another backing on it, and then I was too big for it, so she put a border around it, and this thing has just followed me everywhere I go, and it's always near me.
Yep.
Double knit polyester blanket. You got it.
That's the one. And
I'm guessing when I die, if my kids fight over anything of mine, it'll probably be that. Maybe. I don't know. The blanket of many colors.
Yep. Very much so.
And it's got paint stains. The little,
it's rough.
The little things on it are all ripped and torn off. But it's so comfortable.
Yeah. She had to redo the border around it.
Yeah.
10 years ago or so.
Yeah, it's been redone.
Yep. But we all that's one thing Mamaw does is everybody gets a quilt.
Yeah, pretty much everything we wore in the late 70s and early 80s was double knit polyester. Bury me with it. I'd say it'll probably be in the casket with me somewhere. Be my guess.
Catch myself saying, "Oop."
Yeah.
Yep.
I saw a TikTok today.
Yeah.
Hat Creek, hello, hello. Uh, and a guy handed him a piece of paper. He said, "I want you to." He was handing it to somebody from Ohio. He said, "I want you to read this aloud."
Yeah.
And the words on the paper were "Excuse me."
Yeah.
And he handed him the paper, and he went, "Oh."
Yeah.
The guy said, "No, read that again." He said, "I did." Oh. And then he was like, "Or you could read it. Let me just scooch by you there."
Yeah. Nope, let me just sneak past you. Nope, let me sneak past you there.
But oh, yep,
Yeah.
that's a good one. Picked it up when I lived in Ohio. Yep,
Happens.
absolutely.
But even then, like, you get the different Ohio dialects of, like, the creek versus crick.
Oh yeah.
The Cincinnati.
Oh gosh.
If you're from Cincinnati or you're from Cincinnati.
Oh god.
Get the, oh gosh.
Traffic.
You're in traffic in Cincinnati.
Yeah, there's some good stuff.
One you get is yellow.
I say that.
Yellow.
Yellow.
Yeah. You don't say yellow. You say yellow. You get some yellow paper.
And that Dad would say things like Wednesday, Friday,
Tuesday. Fish.
fish. Oh yeah, yeah.
You catching fish in a creek?
Well, Bobby, we miss you being here, man, and Kyle and everybody who was here. It was just, man, what an amazing time the gathering was, and that video just came out, and
Yeah. It was fun to kind of relive it.
it was, man. And we're already kind of thinking, oh shoot, what are we gonna do next year?
Yeah.
Because I think somebody asked, well, what if you guys have like 30 people here?
Yeah. We're gonna need a bigger boat.
We're gonna need a bigger boat. So we're already kind of considering some things to do on how to get a layout and get things everybody taken care of. There's Gary Graham.
Hey Gary.
And bathroom facilities and all that kind of fun stuff, and
yeah,
just anticipating all of that. Put a skunk hunt together.
Imagine 30 people walking around the backwoods going, "Hey bear."
Yep.
Hey, we were just talking about Mr. Crawford.
Mr. Crawford,
one of our original subscribers there.
Yep.
That's cool.
Probably like top 10.
I think so. I think he was. Well, we can back up here. Like all the way to the front. Number 4. Daniel Baca gets the. Number 2. That we can see.
That's right.
Like somebody mentioned that
That's right.
we can't see all of them. We think Dana Maggiore might be number OG1, but yeah.
Troy will miss that hunt. Man.
Ooh, gosh.
Oh my goodness. You guys are harsh.
Kyle John said we need to smoke more meatloaf.
Yeah, I think
more meatloaf, and at that point it'd be like a meat. We just do a whole hog. There you go. That might be an idea.
Hog roast.
Do a whole hog.
I'll tell you another thing we ought to put on our. I'm putting him on the spot.
We forge a spit. Stop.
One of the things I want to get him to do some more of. This cat right here can cook up some meat. Can cook now. He can do it. And we got a nice smoker, 2-3 smokers out there to make it happen.
Yeah.
So I've got all kinds of stuff I want him to make. So a bunch of you guys can do that too. John Coffey can kill some.
Oh yeah, I'd
smoked meat, man.
I'd love to apprentice under John Coffey's. Coffey's meat smoking apprenticeship.
It'd be as a Padawan.
There you go.
Meat Padawan.
Stop.
Am I wrong? There's nothing good about that.
No, nothing.
Celebrating 4 months since the new parts in the ticker. Awesome.
T-bones to put on the grill.
Nice.
Good stuff. The Patty won. Oh, goodness.
Yeah. Yeah, you've had a crowd there before, man.
Yeah. And that's not a big area to stick 100 people.
No. And, you know, that's what I love. Guys like John Coffey, go back and watch John Coffey's video on what blacksmithing means to me. I think that's another thing that would be really cool to revisit too. What blacksmithing means to me, and some of those videos are just amazing, and the impact that blacksmithing and the community and all that has had on so many people. And I gotta be honest with you, John Coffey's hit me so hard. The way he shared, okay, easy, but yeah, it was just really cool. It was really impactful to me, man. So yeah, we can do it. It's just we've got plenty of space. It's just a matter of getting everybody where they need to be.
Logistics of it.
And again, it was kind of cool. We had a couple campers.
Yeah.
So we're increasing those as well, hookups, as electrical hookups. So I guess what I'm saying is, come next year.
Come on down.
Next April, just plan on being here.
Yep.
Go ahead and make your plans now and start putting money aside for fuel.
Yeah. Take out a small loan.
Yep.
To drive
Cash
to
in your 401k, just
Yep.
drive here or whatever.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Get your bicycling
Need
up.
camping pads. Yeah. A lot of the spots where we have the hookups are fairly flat. So
Yeah.
I know Chris Schaefer, even where he was at, was not difficult to set up. So,
Yeah.
And then we'll have one or two more spots for next year. So, like I said,
Plenty of spots for tents.
if you want to put a tent up, if you want to bring a camper, whatever, we will do our very best to accommodate every single one of you. Yeah, one of the things I wanted to have him do, the shotgun shells and the armadillo eggs.
Yeah.
That's definitely something that's on the list. So there again, making some videos for some of your
Because we know how to eat.
eating and cooking. Texas style hot links. Those would be good, I'm sure. And waffles.
Waffles.
I do like
Anything,
waffles.
Anything's good with waffles.
I do like waffles.
Not over pancakes.
Yeah. I don't know. It's a hard.
To bring that debate back up.
Yeah. It's a hard choice.
Have
I
made
do like
armadillo
waffles.
eggs. Looking forward to that one.
Yeah.
The house is going good. Plans are up on the floor on how the layout's going to be. So now it's just the funding.
Yeah. Somebody asked earlier on the chat when you hoped to be in, or what the plan is to be in your house.
ASAP.
Like the way you think.
Yeah. For the sanity of. Yeah. Anyways, but yeah, that's a hope. Just it's kind of funds allow, work on it, tackle it piece by piece, and make a house.
Yep. I there's no way I see that he won't be in there by Thanksgiving or Christmas.
Yeah.
That shouldn't be any reason why he shouldn't be in there. Troy, do you have some Bodark wood? I hear tell. Horse apple Osage, yeah. Around here, it's either called horse apple or Osage, or hedge apple. That's another
Hedge
one.
apple.
Hedge apple was
That's
one
one.
around here.
Them suckers hurt to throw
Oof.
or get hit with if somebody throw them. I'd take a rock before I'd.
That is one subscribe to your channel. Wayne, you're not subscribed. Come on.
He's messing.
He's messing with us.
Grow bamboo.
Yes, we do, Mr. Crawford. We have some
Osage.
large chunks of Osage. I've got a bunch of stumps out there too. I've completely forgot about them.
Yeah.
Yamez and Bob Gu were supposed to stop by and get one or two. On the couch. That is correct, Bill Corey.
There's Bill Corey.
Definitely. So yeah, we talk about food.
Food.
We talked about food, so that's good.
Food, farm, and forage.
Oh.
The 3 F's.
And yeah.
Yeah. Food, farm, and forage. That should be like our motto. Actually, no, you see those shirts that have like different names or brands or whatever. Just like layered, we do food, farm, and forage.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Robert. I have more than what I know what to do with. Going up after light the smoker anytime. Just a 4th smoker. Barf on the couch. No, there isn't. It's all clean.
We both just looked down.
Yep.
That's embarrassing.
A little warm in the forge. And a full day of baling puts it on the couch. That's right.
That's why we're here.
That's exactly what happened.
Sell it to the knife makers. Yeah, you could. Sell
Osage skills? Yep. I mean, they're not stabilized. That's the only thing I'll say about working with Osage is it will check and check badly. It would be nice to figure out a way to stabilize it efficiently. But it actually works pretty good. It's not a terrible wood to work with, but it's hard and it throws yellow powder everywhere. John asked, "My potatoes have flowers. How are yours, Troy?" They're doing really good. I've got him plan to pile some straw on them here this weekend, I think, to give them their first cover again. But they're doing really good. And the funny part is we got a compost pile, kind of stuff that's composting, and potatoes came up. Mom threw some potatoes on the compost pile, and they're doing great. They're doing really good, and I think I know what they are. I think they're russets, and if they're russets, I'm going to be very happy.
Yeah.
I think most of what we had in the other was some golds and maybe some reds. I'm not sure. Elmer's glue on the ends, let it dry for a year. Whoosh.
Or thick wax on the end grains.
Yeah.
You get a couple tubs of Elmer's glue on that big log.
Yeah. I have heard that there is just literally a compound for stabilizing wood like that you can just basically coat it in or soak it in. Iron Antler Adventures.
Susie?
Susie Jacobson.
Yep.
So, Iron Antler Adventures. They do some really cool stuff with magnet fishing and stuff.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it's really cool. I've thought about doing something like that, and no, I need more things to be doing.
Man, I saw a video of somebody the other day. This kid was tossing out into a river, and as he was walking away, he like roped it up, and then as he was walking, he left his hook down there and stepped on it, and just went like 3 inches into his foot. That big old steel spike just jabbed in there. I was like, nope.
A journeyman's post for our guild out of a fresh cut hickory limb. That's cool.
There you go.
Ends with thick beeswax. Developed one crack. Perfect.
There you go. I'm gonna try that.
Simply amazed me. Minwax paint. Oh, okay. Minwax makes a wood stabilizer.
There you go.
Somebody said that John said Osage is too dense to stabilize. Wow.
It's too dense to stabilize. There you go.
It's kind of like me.
Yep. I mean,
too dense to be stable.
Well, sir, it's 7:30. How much longer you want to drag this house?
I can drag this out? Wow.
I'm more so just so you haven't run out of topics.
Yeah. I don't know. It's up to them. If you guys have questions, ask questions. If not, we'll probably.
I need the heebie-jeebies. Hey, Eric.
If you guys do have questions, go ahead and ask. If not, we'll probably kill this stream here fairly soon.
Fairly what?
Soon. I'm tired.
I see that.
I have heard about using the pressure pots to stabilize.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
That'd take a heck of a pressure pot, though.
Yeah, no kidding. Bill Corey, I'm just glad to see you.
We are too, Bill. Cactus juice, I've heard of that. Yeah.
Huh. It definitely wasn't a knock of hanging out with you all. Like I said earlier, we're not the chatty type to just hold a stream of us on a couch.
Yeah, I've been on some, well, like with Brian on Vineyard Farmhouse and stuff like that. I've been on some of those chats and interviewed and things like that. And it's one thing.
Which I saw a lot of these guys on too. So great job, everybody.
Yeah.
Supporting other people's channels.
Oh, scroll down. I just saw a question.
Just like messing up. There we go.
See the question there, and I'll get to it in just a second.
Okay.
And it's difficult because we have an interaction we do on a personal basis, but when it comes to the live, we've gotten so accustomed to forging, interacting, and doing it that way
that
just the sitting down thing is not quite
right.
as easy. So props to the people who just sit down at their kitchen table and do a live stream.
The big thing with that is it's like radio. You can't have dead space.
Yeah.
Dead space loses people. If you don't have people constantly just, keeping them interested in what you're doing, and that's a very difficult thing to keep interest in. Is just, unless you've got like, channel like podcasts and stuff, obviously they have a channel and those are people who are designed to chat and discuss and things like that.
Well, I think too that a lot of them that they're doing a good job of that will have topic and points,
right?
And so they're putting the work into that. We just we have a project and we talk through the project,
and then
interact.
With people.
Yeah. The question on the width of the hammer eye punch.
Yes.
I think it was just over an inch, wasn't it? Was it like inch
at the striking end, or?
Yeah, that's the question. The largest point would be about an inch and an eighth, wasn't it?
Yeah, something like
inch and an eighth, and it was just shy of an inch.
Whatever a jackhammer bit is.
As far as when we finished it, yeah.
Yeah.
Do I like okra? No.
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 Juggle kittens.
There's two over there, right? Two little kittens.
Oh yeah, we do have two new kittens.
Memo got some kittens.
Ethel and
Lucy and Ethel.
Lucy and Ethel, that's right.
Yeah.
Two little orange kittens.
Yep. Yeah, and they're cute, but the only thing wrong with kittens is they turn into cats.
As long as they kill mice and chipmunks and small vermin.
That's it.
They're good. They earn their keep.
Yep.
We all need pizza. He just needs pizza.
We had Terry's Pizza last night.
We did.
For those of you who know about Terry's Pizza.
Yes, sir. I think Cal Jones just drooled a little bit. I'm guessing those names are before Eli's time. Which names?
Lucy and Ethel?
Oh, yeah. Probably.
I Love Lucy.
Oh.
Do you know the TV show I Love Lucy?
I know of it.
Oh, okay. Like Desi Arnaz and...
Yeah. The punch in. That I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
We will find out for you. And hopefully have an answer for you at some point. It's not a lot bigger than the other one we have.
No.
But it is. It's bigger.
Yeah, it's definitely longer,
right.
So we can take a larger billet. We've punched a couple hammers and basically bottomed out on the hammer eye punch.
Right.
And that was kind of disheartening. So we made this one a little bigger.
Yep. Especially on like round billets too. Mm-hmm. That's helpful. There you go.
Yep.
Campbell had it right. As long as a cat has a mouse in its mouth, that's hard to say. It can stay around.
Yeah, absolutely. I say there's only two. Kyle Jones, Terry's Pizza. I say there's only two good things for the use of a cat, and I'll mention one of them is catching mice and things like that, and then the other one I won't mention.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want to get us kicked off YouTube.
No.
We're just getting up to that 1,000, past that 1,000 mark. We don't need to get knocked.
To destroy. I didn't understand that at first, Robert. Now I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
If you leave it in this one in the billet very long, a long time, and without quenching it, yes, yes, it will bend. It will not do good.
July Indiana Blacksmith Association Hammer In has an old hack for demoer in making taunt.
I can't imagine who that would be.
Somebody translate Bill Corey for me.
Does anybody speak Bill Corey?
Hey,
17-piece dragon.
Where's the forge at?
Not down in the basement.
Nope.
Nope. P7's still fired up. Oof.
There we go. Make a trip to Mizzou.
Well, you're wanting to make a trip to Missouri anyway, because Wayne Heights has something you want.
Yeah.
And you could go eat at that barbecue place.
There we go. That sounds like a winner to me.
Cats make great steering wheel covers.
Gosh.
I'm not a big fan of cats or psycho coonhounds either.
Crackhead coonhound.
Yep. Jeez. All right. If there be no other business.
We end this like a 4-H meeting.
Yes.
Any old business?
Just us.
New business?
Not us.
There you go. Right. Well, be sure to like the video if you have not already. Hit the notification bell so you're alerted every single time we have new content. And subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Do us a favor. Click that lovely little share button down there at the bottom for the channel. Share it with your friends on Facebook. Super easy, super simple. Helps us grow. And we definitely appreciate the growth that you all have been
that one right there.
part of. What's that?
Share button right there.
Hey, looky there. The A-Late bottle's kind of just disturbing it a little bit. But yeah, share videos, share the channel. So, obviously that helps us out a lot. Obviously, if you guys like the content, sharing it with other people who might like the content helps everybody out. So, if you wouldn't mind, do that. And as always, check us out on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and Rumble. The website, www.barrunforge.com. That's BARRUNFORGE.com. Go pick you out a t-shirt like this one right here, or some others that are on there. The Stupid Blessed, The Iron Sharpens Iron, and sweatshirts, which you don't need right now, but they are on the channel. Or on the website.
I was just like,
kick them out.
Kick them out. Hey guys, thank you so very much. We'll be back in the forge. Hopefully if it's not 400,000 degrees and we're not beating our brains out the whole day.
Yep.
To get there. Oh wait. Got to finish it out for the evening. There you go.
It has to be a shirt now. Just
a dad knee.
A knee. Dad knee.
Yeah.
Is it time for the dad knee?
Time for the dad knee. There it is.
The dad knee.
There you go. Anyway, thank you guys so much. You guys are such a blessing to us. I don't think we would do this if it weren't for you guys. I mean, it's just such a blessing to be a part of your lives and you to be a part of our lives.
Yeah.
And our lives.
And our lives. We appreciate you being in our lives and in
our lives. And on our lives.
Yeah.
Anyway, God bless you guys. We'll see you on the next one. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Flip this thing off, will you?
Yep. You gotta figure out how to do it. Let's see here.
Wrong knee, Wayne Heights said.